this is a setup guide for Toolbrick, and I'm going to be walking through setting up the configurations for the parts to choose which ones you're using, and also briefly how to use the tool. So to get started, I'm here on the GitHub, but we will need some prerequisites before this tool works. Eldra you can install via the Eldra all-in-one installer, and Eldra 2 Houdini has their own setup guide, which I highly recommend. The Toolbrick uses the same setup process as Eldra 2 Houdini and just hijacks two of its setups. So doing that setup will get you there basically. And so once you've got all of those external bits set up, you can go here and you can install the latest. So great, now that we have that downloaded, we can go inside of it. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go here and we're going to go open with code. It will need the local libraries. So we need to actually make sure that we go file open folder and do it in this folder. Now on toolbrick.main we have some configuration for how we generate our parts and where we're putting them. And the first one is this Eldra parts library. Now, once you've installed Eldra, you'll find inside of it specifically Eldra/parts, and that is what we're going to put in here. So do that as so. And we're also going to set up the Unreal project. So if you have merged and this is a standalone project, basically you've merged the Toolbrick out of the example projects, this will obviously need to go to the new one, but for the sake of this demo we're going to put this in the example one. So we again put our Unreal content location, and then we'll touch on this one later, but you will need an API key from Rubrickable. And so we can get this started, and with stage 1 we also have the option for how many files we're going to get. Basically we get the .dat files from the Eldra part library, and get a whole bunch of metadata from that, and if you want an upper limit you can set it. Otherwise these two text files are important. Inside of these two text files we have a filter, which is if one of these parts contains any of the following words, we don't add it. And a lot of these are just like obsolete parts that we don't want basically. However, let's say this has minifigs in there because we don't want to download thousands and thousands of them, but we want one specific minifig. We go to our allow list and we can add, you can go on many different sites for it, but I'd recommend Eldra for the continuity. You can search for our part that we exactly want, get its part number and put it to this list. You could have this list be written dynamically if you wanted to, and I'm sure this could be improved much further. So with those set up, we can now run it. I say please make sure it's set up. Yes. We'll now pass all of the Eldra.dat files and start getting the metadata and creating a part for each of those. And this will just take a sec now basically. So now that that's done, we've added almost 1,000 parts according to our filter. We can obviously have made that more restrictive or less restrictive depending on the project. We could have allowed certain parts, and about 22,000 don't pass that filter. So now we go on to our next part, generating them. It's going to ask us to open Houdini, but it will do it automatically. And there we go, it's now open. And we have this top network, and all we need to do on here is right click and we'll click cook output node. And this will now take a while, but it will generate all of those parts. And there we go. That's took a while, and hopefully it can be improved to the new generation version, but it is now done. Stage 3 can be done alongside, but just for the sake of the demo I'm going to do it separately. And so we'll generate it, and it will give us a warning. Now Now this is because we haven't put an API key in, and Rebrickable kindly provides thumbnails, but also make use of the soft write to not having, so you don't have to rewrite existing thumbnails you have, and doing it in smaller batches to help release that load, because it is a free API. And there we go, as you can see that's now downloading, and we'll have a thumbnails folder where you can see those generating very, very quickly. And there we go, it's downloaded as many as it can. And if it fails to find an image, it won't obviously download anything. Ideally, this could be a local process, but for now we are using the Rebrickable API, and we'll just make do with some parts not having their thumbnail. Now we can merge those stud positions from the Houdini next, and we'll do this. Merge stud positions, very quick. And those are added to our main list, and now I'll ask to add them to Unreal, and we will add it to Unreal. And then we need to import. So this is going to prompt us to open the Unreal project. And here we are in the example project. So we now can go into Toolbrick, and the next step we're going to do is take our parts in this folder to our parts in this folder, drag those all in and import them. And after that took a while, we go to textures, thumbnails, and we do the exact same thing for all of the thumbnails, like so. And there we go, that's now in as well. And we're gonna save these first of all. There we go. And then we have one final thing to do. We need to run this script right here. And there we go. And then with that done, we now have our new parts in, and we have the tool working. So we can run it by the top, or we can run it by the editor utility widget, and change the colors of our parts, select our new parts. We can obviously go through here, like so, and they'll all be available for us. Yeah, that is how you set it up, and hope that was useful, hope that helps. If not, you can contact me. I will more than happily be available to help in any troubleshooting. Thank you.